Hello, Likers. Welcome back to our channel. It's me, your fave, your one and only, your baby girl, Malaika. So, Likers, today we are doing a critical review of Mr. Aloy's series, Another Mistake in Marriage episode finale. It starts with Kizito's mom, laying in bed, still being confident that his handyman Bolaji is going to do his dirty job. She's still struggling to call Bolaji, but she's unable to reach out to Bolaji. She's struggling. There's no means. Then that was when she realized that something was wrong. As soon as she saw Choma barge into her bedroom and pounce on her, trying to buy her with a pillow. She realized then that everything is not okay. Thank God for her life. Thank God for everything. Nelson came into walked into Choma and was like, you're not going to soil your hands with blood. You cannot. Please don't touch her. Leave her. She's going to get what is coming for her. Because at this point, if you buy her, you will go to jail. In as much as, yes, she has done the crimes, she has done a lot of evil things. That is supposed to send her to jail. But if you buy her, you will go to jail. You have to be able to control your anger. You have to control your temper. So Nelson was not letting Chioma get that, get angry and hurt Kizito's mom, because him as a police officer, as a detective, he knows very well what will happen to her. She like, he didn't want to let her anger get the best of her. But Kizito's mom also there at the back. She's not keeping quiet. She's saying whatever it is that she wants to say. She's bragging. Yes, at this time she has a bragging right, that she's making it known that yes, she cried their mother. What can she do? Let her do her worst, and she's going to buy her as well, and nothing will happen, because she knows that she's wealthy, she has her money, she can do whatever it is that she wants with her money. So that's how most people are. They think that with money will take you out of any situation you find yourself in. But Nelson is making sure that he keeps Choma out of jail, by protecting her, not letting her touch Kizito's mom. And Kizito's mom was shocked when she realized that police entered her bedroom to arrest her, and she couldn't believe her eyes, seeing that am I being arrested for real? So the next scene shows Jeff, who is downstairs with police officers and Flora and all the rest. Kizito's mom, she didn't know that. So she's coming downstairs and she's busy talking, cursing them out, making them to know that she has the power to remove their uniforms, to fire them from the police force. She's saying all of these things. She's not aware of the people standing down, like the people that are downstairs. She's just busy cursing those police officers out, to tell them that she can do anything she wants and she'll get away with it, because for years she has been doing that. But surprisingly for her, when she wanted to turn to her left, she realized that oh, what is Flora doing there? She was shocked alive to see Flora, actually. Like, she couldn't believe her eyes. She thought her eyes were deceiving her. She didn't know Flora was the person standing there. She didn't know Flora was actually the person she was seeing. She couldn't believe it for real. So when she realized that it was Flora, I'm sure at that point, she just knew that the game was over. Because Flora was like, you're shocked alive to see me, right? You're surprised. Yeah? Don't worry, baby girl. At this point, we are going down. She realized that Flora is alive and Flora knew everything. Flora knew that she sent Bolaji to buy her and all the rest. But surprisingly enough, what's her name? Choma had no emotions, because she felt relief that she was going to be arrested, but she was not happy because she wanted to buy her by herself for all the evil she has done. So Flora is making her understand that there's no way for you to hide, because the worst thing that could happen to you has already happened. Bolaji has confessed, yes, because if you send somebody to buy another person and the person get caught, or you send somebody to dispose of a body and the person get caught, a body that you bought. So at this point, right, this junction, there's no need to pretend, there's no need to lie, you can't do anything because you've been outed. Yes, there's no way, like there's no hiding place for you. At this point, I think the only person that can save you now is the president of the republic. So that was when the same person that she's busy paying, Kingsley, the commissioner, the DPO, you know, comes out and rejects her openly, making her to understand that I'm embarrassed, to say that this was a type of person that you were, and she will not go down like that. She's making Kingsley know that because the DPO's name is Kingsley, I'm paying you too much. That was when she made it known that Kingsley helped her covered her husband's buying. She buyed her husband and covered it. Kingsley helped her cover up. Kingsley has been helping them in their family, her and her late son, Kizito, to cover up all their excesses, to cover up all their crimes. Kingsley cannot deny her now because she's paying him very expensive. She pays him so much money, for him to just sit there and want to deny her. That is not possible, you know. And Kingsley also was not going to go down like that. Kingsley was like, it's not happening. I'm not going to lose my job for you. Never in the history of mankind. I'm not losing my job for you, so I'm not putting my hands there. I'm not going to do anything, because she was expecting that. The reason why she does all those things, she's not scared, is simply because she knows that she has, people in places where she's paying. She has people on her payroll now. Yeah, she's got a lot of people on her payroll. She knows that she's paying them, so there's no way on earth that they want to see her go down. They'll definitely have to step up their game and everything. But at this point, Kingsley was like, it's not happening. No, 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 you're going down. Okay, you're going down. It doesn't matter, you are going down. So long as it's here in the open, you are going to go down for what you did. Yes. So she's still very confident that Kingsley cannot do anything. She has a lot of connection. But Flora gave her the shocker by telling her that she's in charge now. Yes, and Kingsley's hands are tied. Yeah, there's nothing he can do, because Flora is she's a human rights activist. You cannot do anything. Then Bolaji, look at you want to send somebody to commit a crime for you, will not send a criminal. You're going to send Bolaji. That fear that I'm stronger than, you go and send Bolaji. Bolaji has already confessed. I'm not seeing any wound on Bolaji's, but which means they didn't even touch him. He confessed. That's the person you're sending, you're committing a crime with. Are you okay? So Flora just made her understand that, you're wasting your time. We are already aware of everything. It doesn't matter what you say or what you do, you're going down. So at this point, Kizito's mom already knew that she knew this. At this point, she knew that she was going down, and she will not go down alone. Like, people like her, they will never want to go down alone, because they know that they are done for. Why would they want to go down alone? They will not want to go down. They will not want that. So she's not going down alone. But Flora is making her understand that, you're going down alone. You're going to go down for everything you've done, for all the bad things you've done, for all your crimes, you're going to go down for it. Yes, because I cannot have you destroy lives and you go unpunished. No, it's not happening. So long as your accomplice have confessed already, he has made sure he rats you out. He ratted you out. So there's no hiding place for you. Yes, there's no hiding place for you. So Kizito's mom realized that she was cooked. At that point where Flora was talking, she realized that she was cooked, because Flora was already in control of Kingsley, the DPO. Yes, and the police are there. The Nelson is not a corrupt officer. The family is there, so there was no way out at this point. This junction like this, there's no way. She could not escape it. So Kingsley just had to give order for her to be arrested and to be taken away. Like, no matter what she does, she's going in. Yes, and the worst is she's going in for crime. She's not even going in for complicity to commit crime. No, she's going in for crime. Yes, because she has done so much, so much. And Kingsley, at this point, he cannot cover anything anymore, because he has covered it for years now. Yes, and it's the end of the road for him. So when he gave the order for her to be arrested, that was how she seized the gun. I don't know what type of police officer will be standing very close by a criminal when you know that this criminal can do anything, and with your gun so free like that. So she seized the gun from him and threatened to shoot, irrespective of them trying to calm her down, because normally if somebody pull a gun, the first thing you're doing is to trying to make the person, because they can just shoot anyhow, they are not trained to shoot. So they were trying to calm her down, tell her not to shoot, let her calm down, but she was willing. And imagine, who she wants to shoot is not even the man who is saying that. It's not even the DPO. It is Flora she wants to buy. Yes, so Flora, which means the hatred this woman had for Flora was rooted deep down inside of her. Yes, because Flora helped with the fact that her son is no more today. And by trying to shoot Flora, the DPO stood on the way, and that was how he was gunned down. And eventually we know how it will go now. If you shoot somebody, eventually they have to shoot you. So that was how she was shot. And Bolaji freaked out, because I think that was when Bolaji realized the deep shit that he was inside. Because it seems as though Bolaji, all of these things, he didn't realize how far gone he was. He just realized it then, that Omo, I'm done. No, this thing I've put myself inside is over. I am done. They had to take her down. They had to take her out, and they did. Bolaji he felt so much pain. He didn't like the fact that she cried, because I think to him it was more like that's his friend's mother. Like, I should be careful, because Bolaji, Kizito was his friend, and Bolaji also was a leech, that's for sure. So Kizito was more like his bank or his debit card, something like that. But to Kizito, Bolaji was more like a nuisance. Bolaji was something he could use, and discard whenever he wanted. Kizito never considered him as a friend. It was a shock for all of them to see that the DPO was down. Flora asked them please to call the ambulance. Kizito's mom was down. She cried with her eyes open. That's sad. Very sad end. Very sad and very sad tale. She cried with her eyes open. And Flora is crying because she wants that they should call the ambulance to come, so that the ambulance could carry Kizito's mom and all the rest. It's not really easy. The DPO is really crying. To him, the ambulance, they shouldn't bother, because to him it was more like it's a best way for him to go, because of all the things he has been doing as well. Because he said he has done a lot of bad things. He has done a lot of bad things, and he deserves to pay too. So this is a way for him to pay, that they should let him die in peace. It was a sad thing, but that's life for you. Some people, they just feel like if it's time for them to go, they should just go. They should not struggle for them. Nelson was just confused. He was perplexed at the same time. But Chioma was happy that it happened, because she told, she made a statement that Kizito's mom should burn in hell, let her burn in hell, because she deserved what happened to her and all the rest. The DPO is struggling to talk, but that like Flora is asking him not to say anything. He should keep calm so that he can reserve his energy, because he was wounded. Sorry guys, it's my neighbor's dog. He doesn't like to see people. We are in the same compound, but he will be backing others. Sorry about the noise. So and I cannot pause the video. So Flora was still crying. She was being angry. She was angry and everything. The DPO is devastated. Like the DPO is down. The DPO is dying. Honestly, he's dying and everything. That was when Bolaji is realizing that all the things he has been doing, like Bolaji is realizing that he made a lot of mistakes, because he made a lot of mistakes because things are really bad. You see how things are bad. You see how people are buying. He sees how everything just played in front of him. You know, in a twinkle of an eye, people are buying. He sees that, so he realizes that he messed up big time. Yes, he messed up big time. You know, this is not how he envisaged things. This is not how he wanted things to be. This is not how he expected things to go down. So he was feeling bad. The next scene shows Flora, Choma, and Jeff. You know, they were outside, you know, seeing how the ambulance took away the DPO and the police officer took away um, Uchechi. So her driver came and told her that he will be waiting in the car, you know, because that's her driver and her bodyguard as well, because she needs one in her state, you know. So anyway, it is good because everything, the dangerous people, the people that were there that were causing pain, you know, they were gone finally. And Nelson comes, you know. Nelson tried to, you know, sympathize with them, you know, for their loss, for losing their mother and everything, you know. And he also wanted to find out how Angel was doing, if she was aware of what was going on and all the rest. And they were grateful for Nelson, because they were grateful for the fact that because of him he found Flora. And apart from that, Nelson also want them to talk to Angel on behalf of George, stating that George is a good guy. You know, George is just acting up because of his jealousy, but Angel should not give up on him. You know, like Angel should try to reconsider, like based on his proposals, you know, his proposition to get back into her life and everything. There's no space for him, because he wants to get back into her life, but he will not want to be with her child, you know. And you cannot tell, you give birth to that child, the day you leave the child with him, you don't know what will happen, you know. So somebody like that, I don't think is really needed. Honestly, I don't think he's really needed. Yes, I don't think so, because he is a problem for her. He's going to be a very big problem for her. It's not needed, you know. So Flora also tells them goodbye. You know, Flora tried to sympathize with them and everything, and make them understand that now everything is over. They'll be fine. Everything will be okay. You know, like us our end year. Like us, honestly, I have a problem with Mr. Aloy. The ending of his series are never, you know, they are never nice. Honestly, I can't lie. I'll be honest. Mr. Aloy has good series, good storyline, but the ending, because how can somebody be mean from the beginning to the end? Excuse me. Then, you know, they just arrested him and the series ended. You know, it has always been like that, and it's so irritating. Honestly, Mr. Aloy needs to change his pattern. He needs to change his pattern. Honestly, it's not giving. The ending is not give. It's not ending well. His series are never ending well. Honestly, and it's so annoying. It's really annoying. I don't like, honestly, it's not nice, you know. So like I always say, you know, marriage is a beautiful thing, but you have to choose you in this life. Honestly speaking, we have to choose us. You have to choose you understand. You have to choose before you choose any other person, because if you don't, you will just break down, you know. Because if Angel had chose herself, she wouldn't have been in this mess that cost her mother's life. You know, it has caused a lot of damage, a lot of damages. This, you know, it caused her sister to have a forceful entry. It caused her, she almost died, you know, a lot of things. Her noodles is out there on the streets. It's so much, so like a lot. Flora almost lost her life, you see. When you're going into a relationship, remember, a relationship, it's just the two of you. But now if it has to graduate into marriage, you know, if it has to go to marriage, remember, it's not just you. It's those, that will be two families coming together. So you have to think about the others. But now most of the time we are selfish. You know, we don't look at it that we will look at it. We think about ourselves and we forget about the other people. We don't think about others. We think about us, you know. So it makes it now, when you're having problems now, it affects everyone. You know, it affects everyone. It doesn't affect only you. It affects everybody. You understand? So that's the problem, because Angel brought this upon herself to her entire family. The series was beautiful, but Mr. Lloyd, the ending was nah. It wasn't. It's not giving. Honestly, I can't lie like us. It's not giving. That I don't. This is why sometimes Mr. Lloyd's series I don't like to stream it to the end because, whew, I didn't enjoy it. So I don't know. Maybe different people would. Maybe you guys will enjoy, but me in particular, me Malika, I didn't enjoy it. At some point it looked like the ending, you see most of the actors are not there, the main actors are not there. I saw his write-up, he said they were not like they had things to do. So like us, we'll just end here and say bye, take care, I love you guys. I'll try to do a Maker Darlington's own review for a series because he has nice series. Take care, bye bye guys.